Workplace burnout. Burnout doesn't start with collapse. It starts with just this once. Just one late night. Just one skipped break. One favor turns into 5, and suddenly your calendar looks like a game of Tetris played by a sadist. It begins with quiet and ends with silence. You stop asking for help. You stop replying to memes. You stop caring. And in project teams, burnout doesn't look like fire, it looks like progress. Research by Deloitte found that 77% of professionals have experienced burnout at their current job, and over half say it happens more than once. The other 23% probably just haven't checked their inbox yet. Deadlines are met, emails are answered. But behind the scenes, people are running on fumes. In project management, burnout is often invisible because it wears a disguise. It clocks in early, volunteers for everything, and never complains until it quietly breaks. It looks like dedication. It sounds like, let's push the deadline. You hear commitment. What you don't hear is the internal screaming. But under the surface, a team stretched past their capacity, constant overtime, where just one more hour becomes a lifestyle. Unclear scope, like chasing a moving target blindfolded. No recovery time between sprints, because apparently humans are just reusable batteries. These aren't just bad habits, they're burnout accelerants, like running a marathon with no water, no shoes, and a smile for the sponsors. The 3 burnout traps in project management teams. The hero trap. When one team member always saves the project, they become the bottleneck. And eventually the casualty. It's not a cape, it's a red flag. Deadline creep. When timelines are tight but expectations keep growing, stress doesn't increase, it compounds. It's like trying to fit a couch into a hatchback, with optimism and duct tape. Burnout often lives in tasks that don't get tracked. Re-explaining requirements, because clear is apparently subjective. Soothing angry stakeholders, aka unpaid emotional labor. Managing chaos behind the scenes, like being the office janitor for broken processes. Project managers absorb it all, quietly, relentlessly. The first thing to break isn't the project, it's the people. A missed meeting isn't just forgetfulness, it's fatigue. A snapped reply isn't attitude, it's exhaustion. A resignation email? That's the alarm bell no one heard ringing. And just like that, your best planner is now planning their exit. Then comes the real cost. Delays, turnover, dysfunction. Not because people failed the project, but because the project failed them. You can't build resilience on burnout. You can only build regret. The best project plans don't just account for scope, they account for human energy, because people aren't just resources, they're the reason anything gets done. That means built-in recovery time, not just between sprints, but between storms. Saying no to overload, because yes shouldn't be a reflex. Protecting people, not just deadlines. Deadlines don't send resignation emails. People do, because missed milestones can be fixed. Burned out teams? Not so easily. Burnout is a systems failure disguised as personal weakness. It's not about working harder, it's about working smarter and kinder. Fix the system. The people will thrive. Subscribe for the truth they don't put in the Gantt chart.